So this is a binomial expansion sum which is to be solved. The binomial expansion of 1 plus kx raised to n is given by 1 plus 9x by 2 plus 15 k square x square plus k raised to n x raised to n has been given to you. Okay, when n belongs to positive integers and k belong to set of rational numbers, find the value of n and k. So what we need to do is just apply the binomial formula. Now I'm just writing the formula over here for your reference. It's then your formula booklet. So if you have a plus b raised to n is nc0, a raised to n plus nc1, a raised to n minus 1b plus nc2, a raised to n minus 2b square, and so on. Now, so this is the formula I'll be applying. So I have 1 plus kx raised to n. So what will I do is nc0, a is your 1 raised to n, plus nc1, a is 1 raised to n minus 1, b is your kx, plus nc2, a raised to n minus 2, kx squared, and so on. It goes on. So if I simplify this, now you need to learn this up. nc0 is 1. Your ncn is also 1. So please remember this. It can be derived, but it's better you remember this. Your nc1 is n. This is good if you remember this. And now I have to find out nc2. So your nc2, which is here, it's your n factorial, r factorial, n minus r factorial. So I'll break up the bigger factorial. So n factorial is n minus 1, n minus 2 factorial. You keep on going down. Like your 4 factorial, you can write as 4 into 3 into 2 factorial, like that. So wherever you stop, you put a factorial divided by your 2 factorial, which is 2. And this is your n minus 2 factorial. N minus 2 factorial cancels out. So I'm left with n minus 1 over 2. So I'll put all these values back in the expansion of 1 plus kx raised to n. So your nc0 is 1. So 1 raised to any power is also 1. So first term becomes 1. Correct? So this term I simplified. Now I'll simplify this term. So in this case, if you see, your nc1 is n. Your 1 raised to n minus 1 is 1. And this is your kx plus your next term I'm doing. Doing this one. So your nc2 is n minus 1 over 2. 1 raised to any power is 1. And this is k square, x square, and so on. There are many more terms. Now, what is the given expression? They're given you 1 plus 9x upon 2 plus 15 k square x square, and so on up to kn x raised to n. So what I'll be doing is I'll be equating them. So I'll equate this with this, and I'll equate this with this. So I'll equate the corresponding terms. So if I equate the corresponding terms, if I can cancel off the x, so I'll get nk is equal to 9 by 2. K square x square cancels off. So I'll get n minus 1 over 2 is 15. And then solve these. So if I cross multiply n minus 1, 30, n square minus n minus 30 is equal to 0. So 6, 5, correct? So n is equal to 6 or n is equal to minus 5. So you reject this because they've given you that n belong to positive integers. So therefore your n has to be equal to 6 is your answer. I put this back over here to get the value of k. So 6k is equal to n by 2. So k is equal to, we substitute 9 by 2 into 1 by 6. 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6. So k is equal to 3 by 4. And they've given you k belong to set of rational numbers. So k by 3 by 4 is rational. So these are my answers.